night or yesterday, I get there, okay, and they give me a wrap or something. Had stuff in it, a chicken wrap. Okay, then about 4 o'clock, it was um, cabbage roll. Okay, then at 6 o'clock, or quarter to 6, someplace in there, I had prime rib, carrots, mashed potatoes, squash, making apple pie, these buns with gravy. Oh my God. That's just so much food. So then I get ready to leave. They give me enough food for about 3 days to bring it home.
There you go.
Crap.
Good morning, AZ is first.
Oh, we're on. Oh, yeah, we're on there. Hey, D, that already this morning.
AZ 's
Morning,
already
D.
there, yeah.
Pop out Jack.
One Vision's next.
One Vision. All right. Dustin, good morning. Hey, hey. Yep. Look who's here, buddy. Yep. So I'm not going to be here too long this morning. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe somebody come in with Paul if there, but I got to leave here about a half an hour, 35 minutes, something like that. Yeah. Oh, please. I'll tell you, these people, I keep going to people's houses and they feed me too much. Yeah. So, hey, Russell, good morning.
Good morning, Russell.
Well, I got to do your pills yet this morning, too, don't I, Vader? Huh?
Yeah, Mia's just been fed and she got her pills, and I got my trash out to the curb. Today's trash day. And so the only thing I got left to do is when Auntie Lynn calls around, Auntie Ann calls around 10 o'clock or so, I've got to go, me and I got to go pick her up and take her home.
Huh. What are you doing, you what are you doing up here, you little shit?
AZ says talking about food again. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Food. And then I'm going out for food again this morning.
What do you got, a gathering going on, Paul?
Yeah, just some bus drivers getting together this morning. They're going for breakfast. Or the Sunset Grill, or they call it. It's over by Canadian Tire, about 10 blocks from here or something.
Oh, that's good. You haven't heard anything from the other job yet?
I expect to hear maybe something today. We'll see. If not, I'll call her and see what's going on. But it gives me more time to do that renovation. But I got to run down to Diane's. I got to get some tools that I don't have here that I need. And my sawzall, my skill saw, and my chop saw. I got I got a bucket of screws someplace around here, some 3.5-inch screws, because they're gonna go lumberyard. I need a bunch of 2x6s and joist hangers and stuff. So. Then when I'm ready to do the drywall, I got a drywall lift out here in the backyard. I have to dig it out and get it so I can. I think what I'm going to do, I've been trying to plan this because I'm not quite ready to take all the plaster and lath off yet. I want to get a dumpster in, so I got someplace to put it. But anyways, they I think you're just going to hire the guy across the street there. Usually he's not working that much. You need a good worker. I've hired him before, but I think I'll make arrangements for him to, and once I get everything cleaned out and ready to go and sealed off, I'll get him to come over. I'll pay him for one day to come over here. We'll pull all the plaster off and put it right into a dumpster, because a dumpster, I only got it for 10 days. And if I have to get busy with the signs, well,
Right.
Getting stuck and I can't get the dumpster filled. So what I'm going to do is I'll hire him for a day, just to give me a hand. The two of us, we could probably do it in about 4 or 5 hours,
Whitefish Bay is in Detroit.
Oh, coming up, where's it going?
It's headed for Chicago.
Oh, so what's that other one behind it?
That's
Oh,
truck, a
truck
truck
ferry.
car ferry. Yeah. There's a cutter there. Nothing else going on, I don't think.
Oh.
Algoma Navigator's going to, it says Milwaukee, but it's just about there.
Yeah. Could be there. No.
Yeah, it's Monday morning, not much going on. Paul's got to go someplace, so we'll see how it goes. You know,
Yeah, it's good to go for breakfast, but
if it
well,
if it doesn't take off, it doesn't take off.
what do you want? Your little shit? No, that's okay. I had enough of them. I don't need any more kissing. No.
Lynn's got to take one of her dogs to the vet today.
Yeah.
She's been sick all weekend.
Huh?
He's the one that chews things up, and she thinks he might have a blockage.
No.
So they'll probably have to do X-rays and see what the hell's going on with him. Always something, Paul. It's always something.
Oh, yeah, always talk with these, especially the little buggers. Yes. Yeah. You're a pain in the ass, you know that. Yes. No, I don't want any more. You give me enough kissing, but you're just doing it because you want attention. I didn't get nothing. All gone. Okay. Ugh.
Tomorrow morning it's supposed to be like about 38 or 39 degrees, and it's going to warm up maybe 40.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit warmer today again, Paul. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Dustin. Yeah, it's
Around noon or 1 o'clock is really gonna be flyable today. Well, last I checked yesterday, anyways, yeah, like holy mackerel. It's just let me see here. Bring up this here. But look at this, Paul. Like around noon, 6 mile an hour, 12 mile. Look at that. 2 o'clock, 1 mile an hour wind. And look at only 57% cloud cover. It's right on the freezing mark. It's really flyable today, but then again tomorrow it's gonna get real windy. Wednesday's gonna be really good again too. But looks really flyable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Russell, how you doing today?
Yeah, Dustin, yeah, definitely. It's Monday.
I would imagine not a lot of people out and about or on the internet.
Do you see that big mess they got in Turkey and Syria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had another award show last night. I just have never been into the award shows like the Grammys and the Emmys.
On the back is what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people love it.
Yeah. You see who can wear the skippiest costumes or dresses or outfits or whatever. They're all saying, look at me, look at me. Everyone's trying to outdo each other. Yeah.
Hey, here comes the man on the road again.
Yeah, Justin's going to be on the road.
Yep.
Well, apparently they had a earthquake this morning too in Buffalo. Huh.
Huh. They're not really prone to earthquakes up there, are
Not
No.
usually.
Earthquake hits Buffalo, New York, shaking felt in Niagara Falls and St. Catharines. It says, huh. Oh. Well, 6:15 this morning. 3.8, pretty small, but
they? Yeah, but I don't think they're used to it like people in California. Probably scared the crap out of them.
well, have you heard about Turkey and Syria?
No, what happened with that?
Oh, they had 2 major earthquakes up there. They figure it could be, tens of thousands of people killed in buildings. What they say, there's 2,800 buildings on the ground. Oh, it's just a big mess over there right now. And they're getting aftershocks too right now.
Oh, wow. I didn't hear about
One
that.
was 7.8 and the other one was 7.5. They were, 9 hours apart?
Didn't David say he felt like they had an earthquake yesterday when he was on the live?
Yeah.
I swore he said that.
Dustin says hi to you, Justin.
Who?
Dustin.
Oh, what's up, Dustin? They're AZ. I thought I saw in the chat. Whoever else is in there.
Yeah, Russell.
got
Hanging with JD is in the chat. Says good morning to everybody.
Cold this morning.
Yeah, I only caught a quick glimpse of the chat before I came on. So.
Yeah, we came on a little bit earlier than normal simply because Paul's got to leave a little after 9 o'clock, and I thought we'd give it a go and see how it goes, see how many people show up and how many people are available. Justin is gone. Justin is back. Yeah, Dustin said he did say that, Justin,
Say what?
that he thought they had an earthquake over there. David did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something yesterday when he was on your live for a second. He was like, I think we just had a little earthquake or something. And then he never said nothing again after that.
Right. Thursday, we're calling for rain here, Paul.
Yeah. Well, I think Tuesday, aren't they?
Possibility of some rain, but
They're saying, okay, what was that? Tuesday, mixed precipitation. 80% chance here, Paul. I got it. Like 1/4 inch of rain and maybe a 1/2 inch of snow. Yeah. But gonna be 45 degrees. I don't know how they're gonna get snow, but
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is here. It's gonna be warmer. It's gonna be 38 degrees.
look at the temperature Thursday, 48 degrees. And again, rain. Yeah. So,
You guys don't seem to be having the winter you had last year.
yeah.
Well, we were way behind as far as cold and snow until the last big one really hit. It was going to be one of the least snowy winters in history.
Yeah.
And then the last big snow that went through Buffalo and everywhere, that really hit and changed things.
Yeah, well, we didn't get that much snow here this year.
No, but we're here in north of Detroit, we're on par, just a little below
Yeah.
for
the average snowfall for the year.
Well, I just remember last year, you know, you were doing all those videos of the icebreakers and all that. You're just not seeing any of that this year. It seems like.
Right.
Well, the lakes haven't froze this year, right?
Some places it has, but not to the extent where it's not passable.
Yeah, yeah.
But the further you get, like I think you get up to Mackinac and around that way, it's icy because the one ship that I got that came through at nighttime, it came around from Chicago, the one that's coming back up, and it had to be assisted by a couple of icebreakers up around Mackinac. In northern Lake Michigan, it was stalled, and the icebreakers had to go out and clear a path for it.
Yeah. Well, it sure didn't take them long to figure out about that balloon there, eh, Paul? It was all Trump's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, that Biden, what a schmuck.
Oh, everything is Trump's fault. Everything is this. He never takes blame for anything.
And he says that the country is in the best shape it's ever been.
Yeah. Oh, Trudeau's saying the same thing. You guys never had it so good.
Hey,
Really?
Did you hear the latest news?
Uh.
You know, all those illegal immigrants in New York City? The mayor of New York City is now busing them and sending them to Canada.
No kidding, is
Yep.
he?
Yep. So they're coming up to the eastern end of Canada, and they're going to let them loose out there in Canada.
Well, there's that crossing in Quebec or wherever the hell it is, where they go across. They're just a sign.
They're bringing them all. They're bringing them all to the North Country.
Hmm.
They're giving them a choice: either live in terrible housing on the streets of New York, or get on the bus, take the bus.
Yep, take the bus, go to Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, the country's been in the best shape it's ever been. I love hyperinflation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So nice. When the prices, everything quadruple. Gotta love it.
AZ said, Justin, you need to stop burping and farting.
Burping and farting. What are you talking about?
They're talking about you and your burrito habit. You didn't have any burritos over the weekend, did you?
Yeah, we have breakfast burritos on Saturday. Saturday morning. It was either Saturday or Sunday morning. I made breakfast burritos.
Yeah, my little squirrel buddies are all out there gathering up the nuts again. So I got to throw some more out. Let me look. Let me check my driveway cam. Well, it looks like they picked it over pretty good.
What's that?
The squirrels have picked up all the nuts. I was out there, took the trash out. There were still nuts, but I don't, yeah.
Hey, good morning, Laura. JD this morning, yeah, he's on a Twinkie run, Laura. Breakfast of Champions.
Excuse me? I got pound cake today, not Twinkies. Thank you.
And there you go, guys.
Me as a sloppy eater, I gotta clean up after her.
Where are you off to today, there, Justin?
St. Cloud again.
Big club? Yeah.
A little bit of a drive.
Little Laura says, I sat waiting to be picked up for my appointment. I have not eaten yet today. You're not allowed. I've probably got to go into a fast, do you? Yeah.
Yeah, she has to do 6 hours before her appointment, and I think she can't eat for like, I think she said 2 or 3 hours after or something.
Huh?
So it's pretty much going to be an all-day thing, and then however long the appointment takes, that's usually a couple hours.
Yeah.
So she's definitely going to be really hungry by the time she gets to eat.
Me is on that chicken and white rice
Yeah.
diet. She gets the, little piece of white rice all over the floor.
Yeah.
So I don't need that. Or, I got brown kitchen carpeting in the kitchen, and I don't need little pieces of white rice all over.
Yeah. A little mustard.
Yeah.
JD said he's had some stomach issues and fasting really messes up with him. Yeah.
Little Amalora. She's not allowed before she goes to the doctor today.
Yeah.
To have anything to eat. That's not a lot of fun, that fasting before you go to a doctor.
Some about she's having problems taking meds. There's an acid reflux. Huh?
Yeah, sometimes life doesn't always is throwing a curveball at you, isn't it?
Yeah. We tell you, 8:52. So how far is it to St. Cloud for you there, Justin?
This morning it was an hour and 35 minutes.
Yeah.
About, I'd say 30 minutes out. See how
Hey.
long this light's backed up here.
AZ said a friend of his bought 2 tickets to the Super Bowl, $5,700 each for box seats, including transportation. He says, "Damn, that was expensive."
Yeah, to go watch what? 2-3 hours of football? Like, really?
Yeah, that's what I was telling. We were talking about that not too long ago. And you see these movie stars sitting in nosebleed seats because those tickets are so hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
It's really, really rare to get your hands on them.
Well, you better sit at home, watch it to get more close-ups than sitting in nosebleed seats.
Well, yeah, I mean, you get everything play by play and everything else, you know.
Well, and the thing is I would actually consider those tickets probably pretty cheap, to be honest with you.
They said they also have a pass to go to the winner's locker, whoever wins, right?
Locker room, yep.
I would think 5,700 is probably a good deal for frickin' Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah, you can buy a really nice drone for $5,700.
Yeah.
You could buy a freaking car for that. That's 15. You paid 5,700 per ticket, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a freaking car right there.
Yeah.
You buying a really nice used car for that price.
Well, it just goes to show, you know, I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. You know, we judge our meager little lifestyles. We do fine. Everything's wonderful. We're, you know, middle class America. But the people with all the money, you know, 10,000, 100,000, 200,000, that's peanuts to them.
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, AZ's thinking about doing it.
Wow.
Had a boy, AZ. You can let us know how it is, the big time.
It was like going to a NASCAR race. If you're sitting there watching it and you see an accident, or say you missed the accident, at least sitting at home, you get the replay of the accident or what happened, and
you get the analysis and everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Obviously, it's more comfortable to be at home because you can get up, go to the bathroom real easy, get drinks, food.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's still a hell of an experience to be able to see that in person.
Yes, Garth, I know. I've been tracking it. Won't be up here though till later today.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, if I had the money to go to the Super Bowl, I'd probably buy with tickets too.
I don't even like football.
I don't either, but I wouldn't mind.
I watch it this time of year, Paul, but I'm not a diehard football enthusiast.
I mean, I used to watch football a lot, but I wouldn't mind going to a Super Bowl at least one time in my life. That'd be pretty cool.
What I don't understand is the coaching mentality of most of the sports. It's like football, you know, it's like they keep trying to run a little guy with a football through the great big heavy lineman, and they get a yard. They get it 2 yards. Then, you know, it's like, throw the damn thing. Yeah. You can almost 99% of the time, I think the statistics are that 2nd and 7, 2nd and 8, there he goes. They try to push him right through the middle. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Anyway. There's some people that just love it.
Yeah. Well, just hey JD, like horse racing, you know, the races won back in the barn before they even get on the track. Trust me,
Yeah.
I've been in that position. I know.
What about horse races?
I said the races won back in the barn, not on the track.
Yes,
Uh,
very true.
Well, because you get to know all the people in the track or who's racing, they're all buddies. And someone said, well, I'm going to fire up this horse. So, you know, don't do that to your horse because we're going to really send it this time because the odds are good. And yeah, just, you know, stuff, the chemicals they use in the horses to, you know, fire them up to make them work harder. And it just, yeah, I've been there. Seen it.
Justin, are you lined up on the highway or is it back up?
yeah, this light always gets really, really backed up. And that's because there's right next to me, there's also the, what they call it, the Suncoast rail line or whatever. It's like their high speed rail that
Oh, yeah.
goes through here. Well, it's not like the ones you see in like Japan and shit, but it's a really fast
60,
train that goes through.
60, 70 miles an hour, not 120 or 160.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haul ass through here though. And it's a rail line that goes throughout Florida, so you can get tickets to go different parts of Florida. I would say they probably do about 80 or 90 through here. They're fast.
Yeah.
Because it's usually just two passenger cars, and then there's an engine on each end of it, and they just go.
See that
And
train crash up in Ohio, Pennsylvania border? Holy shit, what a mess they got down there. A lot of fires, explosion. They had to evacuate 20,000 people.
Yeah, and it's gotten worse overnight.
Yeah.
What was it?
A train wreck has all kinds of chemicals and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We had
Yeah.
that happen quite a few times in California during the earthquakes, where it knocked the train off the track during the earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, JD.
They say they can't even fight the fires. They got to sit there and let it burn out.
Yep.
Because of the chemical stuff. You know, it's a wonder they couldn't come in with water bombers. Just come in and,
Well,
You
the
know?
problem is maybe water reacts with certain.
yeah, that's true too. You guys want to go outside one more time before I leave?
Well, hey, Paul, in airports, don't they have big foaming trucks?
Huh?
In airport fires, don't they have big foaming trucks that put big
Oh, yeah.
foam out?
Oh yeah, sure they could. You just shoot it across to it, you know.
And I think those foaming trucks, what they do is they're probably pressurized with CO2, and so that it smothers the fire.
Well, like I said, another problem too is there's certain chemicals, if you hit it with water, it will actually react and cause an explosion, or it could actually cause the fire to rage even more.
Lay down.
Yeah.
Oh, well, lay down now.
That's most likely why they're just letting it burn off. The only thing is, man, anybody's houses that are nearby there are going to smell like that chemical bad. Oh. I feel bad for anybody that lives near those tracks, because I bet their houses are going to smell so bad for like at least 6 months after that.
Oh, yeah. Could contaminate houses too, though, you know?
That's true too. You always have that potential. And on what chemicals they are, if they burn off clean or if they're just going to leave nasty crap everywhere.
Yeah.
They know what caused it to derail or what?
Yeah, it was a bad bearing on one of the train cars. But the funny thing is, they knew about it before the actual derailment. Because, see, they go by those things, what they call hot boxes. And they got them on each side. As a train goes by, it detects the temperature on the wheel bearings. They got a thing on there like that. And apparently, a thing went off that says that, you know.
And the engineer didn't stop the train.
No, they didn't stop the train. So, can you remove the sold signs from McDermott? McDermott, there's 3 of them. Okay, there's 3 there. There's 7 signs to do, Paul.
Oh, wow. How far away is that?
That one's just over by Fingal. So. Also need us for sale tag comes to 9 Rookwood, please.
There's 10 signs.
Yep.
Wow.
Busy day today, Paul.
Yeah, you're going to be a busy boy.
Yeah. That's going for lunch, going for breakfast. Well, I can use the signs I pulled from McDermott and put one up on 19 Rookwood. But yeah, but they want a coming soon sign on it, of course. But I don't have any of their coming soon signs. Well, they're just going to check to see if they got some. But the thing is, they're mostly just removals, just one install. See, 3 of them are one piece of property. It's the farm property, but it's way back in the middle of PFN. So I got 2 directional signs. Want to go outside? But you have to go outside before I go, because if not, I'm going to lock the door. I'm getting ready to leave here right shortly.
What you got to go do today, huh? Just some sign stuff? No, he left.
Better go hide my cheesies here, Gracie again, too.
Yeah, you'll come back and they'll be all trash all over the floor.
Yeah, she'll have a piece. Give me a dumb. Yeah.
That's because their little noses, they can sniff it out, can't they?
Oh, geez, yeah. Especially Gracie. She was still smelling my clothes this morning from where I was yesterday because they got 2 dogs, right? So.
I see Vader's over there walking around.
Yeah, he knows I'm getting ready to go away. So. He just seems to know. So. Actually, go fire my truck up. Get warmed up. Yeah, let it warm up a couple minutes. Steering's always cold, and when it's cold and the truck is stiff, eh?
Yeah.
When let it warm up for a couple minutes, fine again. So
I don't think David was taking Laura to her appointment today, was he?
No, well, he doesn't drive. Neither one of them drive, Justin.
No.
So she's just taking the bus.
Yep. But you got to remember, over in Europe, their transportation system is excellent, to get around.
Well, yeah, because they don't have all that much space for parking and all kinds of stuff, and
Yeah.
so they.
Well, I mean, it's just a
There goes Robo Justin.
Yeah, right. Mr. Robot. And he throws up too in the picture.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, now we can hear you.
I was gonna say it comes down to landmass too. I mean, England's just not that big.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I mean, if we had to do public transportation in all the rural areas of America, that would be a freaking nightmare.
Well, Canada, you go across Canada, it could take you, 5 or 6 days just to drive across Canada to drive.
All right.
I think the train from Toronto to Vancouver is 3 days. I think it is. And
Yeah,
it goes,
with all the stops, they don't have any non-stops.
well, couple of them, they don't stop. They only stop in the big cities, only about 4 or 5 stops, But sometimes they got to go up and they go wash the train, fuel the engine up, or switch engines, or whatever they got to do, right? But they got that one that goes out of Toronto right to the West Coast. And
I mean, you can go across the United States in about 3.5 days if you're not making no real extensive stops.
yeah,
Maybe just stop and sleep for a little while and then keep going. But other than that, it could take you about 4 or 5 days,
yeah,
depending on how fast you do it,
yeah.
how much you stop.
But for me to go from here to Calgary nonstop, it's 43 or 44 hours nonstop.
Right, but you're not going to drive that long by yourself.
No. I've driven down to Florida. And, well, matter of fact, right to Orlando is 24 hours from here.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if I would drive that long unless I had another person with me.
So, well, anyway, gentlemen, ladies, I got to run.
Okay, Paul.
So we'll see you guys.
Yep, we'll see you later.
Yep, see you tonight. Yep, bye.
So what's he doing? Just signing today or what?
Yeah, he's got 9 signs to do.
Ooh, yeah, he's gonna be a little busy,
Usually it's a busy day for him in the middle of the day to do 3 or 4. He's doing 9.
Well, he doesn't have to do the bus today, so at least he's got that.
Right.
When did they still not give him a start date or what?
No, he said if he doesn't hear from him today, he'll give him a call later today or tomorrow. I would imagine he's not going to call him till tomorrow, as busy as he is. Although, it's also maybe a wake up, as busy as he is, and at his age, maybe the sign business is all he really needs to do, because he doesn't really need to have to get up early, drive the bus, come home, go up in the afternoon, drive the bus, come home.
How long has he been driving a bus for?
I think 12 or 15 years.
So I'm sure he's got some kind of retirement deal through them, right? Or some kind
I
of.
don't know. I think he's got retirement from other sources.
Well, I'm sure he would have some kind of type of 401.
I would imagine there'd be some kind of payout. Yep.
Here comes the train now.
This is the light you were waiting for?
No, it was actually back a ways, little ways. They even got little mini crossing bars for the sidewalks that stop you from walking across the sidewalk. Oh, never mind. I guess they're doing work on it. It's not a train. There's guys walking on the railroad tracks. They must be working on the crossings. Yeah, they were out in that little like shed thing that they put next to the railroad tracks, working on it, doing something with the crossing lights.
Some equipment in there, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little control panel shed thing. It's got all their, it's where all their wiring and everything for that is.
How much further you got to go?
About 15 maybe minutes, roughly. I don't know. I don't have the GPS pulled up because I don't generally need it to go here. So.
Well, I
just
thought
use-
maybe you had a GPS in the truck.
No, this is a 2016. That's not happening. This truck is so basic. It doesn't have power windows. It doesn't have power door lock. Everything looks like from a car from the 90s.
Wow.
The only thing it has that's modern is Bluetooth. That's
Does it still have the crank out little vent windows in the front?
what are you talking about? The ones with the little hinge handle thing?
Yeah, the little right up at the front, like little wings.
No, that's
Okay.
not that close. But it's got the little crank down and the hand windows where you have to crank it down by hand. That's why I want one of the compasses, because they have key fobs and everything else. Like, everything's power. They're all the dash, everything's all modern and new stuff. This was pretty basic model Patriot that I have. About the most high tech thing in this thing is a CD player and Bluetooth. That's it. I've never used a CD player. I don't even know if it works, to be honest.
Well, didn't you say the company got a whole bunch of compasses?
Yeah, they got a bunch in, so we're just waiting. My boss wants to go up there and get 2 or 3 of them so we can get rid of all the Patriots that we have. Because all the Patriots that we have are all falling apart. They're all, like, the other 2 have more miles than mine do. Mine has almost 135,000 miles. The other ones have like 150, 160,000 on it. So he wants to get rid of all 3 of them. But supposedly we got a big influx of the new trucks that came in too. But they want us to use the compasses up first because those have, a lot of those still only have like 40, 50,000 miles on them. So they're still pretty new for the most part. Which I don't mind having one anyway. So I wouldn't mind having a compass anyway. I'd rather have an SUV than a pickup truck anyway, to be honest with you.
Right.
Only because I got really sensitive equipment. And the problem is those trucks, there's no place to put it but in the bed of the truck, and they really should be putting this equipment in the bed of a truck bouncing around back there. Not a good thing to do. Because like my RMLD has a very sensitive cable on it that's made out of fiber optics, and it doesn't take much to break it. So you got to be really careful with it.
Well, we're down to 7 people watching. I think I'm going to call it, Justin.
All right.
All right. So we'll see you again later.
All right. Later.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today. Bye for now.